then I will review the market, and yeah, you can then ask me some questions if you guys have any question you wanna ask. The monthly time frame. I want to start reviewing from the monthly time frame. Since monthly is closing, it will create a resistance because we know that this is the last working day of this month. Alright guys, June, this will be the last day because this is the last day according to the working days. So this becomes a new resistance for the monthly here, and you guys can see that price did not touch this open closed support level. You guys can see monthly did not touch it here, this monthly. Okay, price did not touch, so that's miss, and we can see that we will have a new resistance on here, a new resistance on there for the monthly. So monthly opens here. If it wants to push down, it will first to go up, and in here we got 3 rejections, 1 2 3, but those wicks are nothing to us because it's only for formation of liquidity zones of high time frame, and it's really telling us that there are still orders resting on here. So price will sweep these orders and then start selling off or buying off, but depending on the price movement anatomy, if it starts pushing down, it will come somewhere here, then buys off. So open and then go down, and then if it opens and price start pushing down, that means price is preparing for a buy by coming this support level, which is open close on here. So by the way, this is a high time frame monthly, and I always say that monthly time frame is not consistently paying, so and we cannot really even flow as a storyline. We do not flow monthly, okay, but we look what the monthly candle is doing, whether it's opening at the high or low, wherever. Okay, we know that high pictures always gives us a good age, like how we can anticipate or maybe predict the market. But we always use the weekly as our main direction. You guys can see this candle close weekly, a rejection of the resistance. So weekly reject weekly. So if you look on a lines here, we have resistance, which is classical A, and here we have classical phi, which is the support. We have also a left shoulder on a weekly. So price then will start a nice push down and then comes here, then start pushing back to this resistance and also this resistance. So you guys can see that price formed something like this, and then forms this one and then this one. So on both sides you guys can see that it's the same. It must come this QM and then that QM and then start pushing. So price will form this QM. What I mean the QM is this one. Let me show you. There is one left shoulder hit, and then you guys see right shoulder, left shoulder hit, and right shoulder. According to the pattern, this classical A, classical A, classical A, the apex level. Classical fee, classical fee, classical fee. Okay, but I want to tell you if this sale will happen next week. Let me explain how this sale will be. Okay, let us go on candlesticks and then show you something beautiful. So this is this was the last day, Friday. Today this was the last working day, right? Price start pushing up, and you guys can see when price was pushing down, by coming here it touched a support level on here, this one and this one, right? Price touched the support level and then also the support level. There is a miss. Okay, this is a liquidity, there is a miss, and then price started buying. Okay, so this is a rejection and this is a rejection. So this is a weekly reject to weekly plus a miss, that's strong level, and then bullshit up and then reject finally this resistance on weekly. That means this storyline on this weekly it's over. So we don't know what the next candle of next week will do. We don't know. So this we exit, guys. If you remember, I posted a signal from somewhere here for continuation, and somewhere here we did not enter this one, but the continuation setup we entered and it was very nice. You know, we made a lot of money, alhamdulillah. So what I want to tell you is like, what will we do next week? Okay, we have a storyline that was bullish and then finish it on a lower time frame. So what I will do is like, here will be a weekly reject weekly. So there is new storyline begins here. So I will go down and look for one time frame lower breakout, because the rule of storyline is 3 information. Let us go into our mentorship group. Okay, in the description I posted something very beautiful, guys. Yes, here, this is what I prepared for you guys here. So the storyline, the criteria, I made it simple. Identify a high time frame level which is fresh, okay, and then wait for a rejection and then wait for a one time frame low breakout. So that's the confirmation of the storyline. But you must understand about the key levels and the time frames for storyline and confirmation and setup, whatever, and the times that I always use is like monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour and 1 hour. So now what I will do is like, I will identify a high time frame key level, wait rejection, and then wait one time frame low breakout. If one time frame low breakout is not clear, then storyline is not ready yet. So let us see on here. So we got here, okay, we got here a fresh level, guys. Let me remove this one. We got a fresh level here, right? That's the fresh level. And then wait rejection, guys. Wait rejection. We wait rejection, and then play. So next week opens and then reject this. You guys see, fresh level got reject this, and then pushes down, comes this level again, rejection, another rejection. So price is rejecting on both sides, resistance and support levels. What was the movement? It was a bullish, not a bearish, right? So that this becomes a bullish rejection, and then again bearish rejection. So on this resistance, it's possible next week can break resistance, because this rejection is making our bullish storyline on a daily over, like the end, or it's like a complete bullish storyline on a daily. But weekly, next week is possible to break above this level. Since there is a break here, there is another break here, but price can still seek for another support in order to push up. So it can open and then start pushing down and then start pushing up for breaking this support resistance level. Since there is only one touch on this resistance level and one touch on these support levels, we have two support levels and one resistance, and there is another resistance which is open close. So we still have like I still have an idea, or my mind is telling me we still have to go up, and the reason why is we already have resistance broken but support respected. What I mean is support respected, okay, support respected, but look, this resistance, it was broken, right? Again it was broken. So price rejected this resistance and then goes here and then close here. So this week is has closed price here. So the next week opens, right? The next week opens and then price comes somewhere here and then rejected this resistance, then pushes back up, and then that's what I'm expecting. Price of next candle or maybe on next week will push up. Okay, it will push up. That's what I'm expecting. So we got rejection and fresh level. What is the 30 option? It's a one-time frame lower breakout. So we will look a breakout for the bearish or a breakout for the bullish. Then we can know what will happen next for the next week candle. It will be so clear. So now we have a rejection here and we have a rejection. Which one will give us a one-time frame lower breakout? So since this is weekly, we go daily and look for a breakout. Okay, so you guys can see the bullish has no breakout. Okay, there's no breakout. All right, and for the bearish, for the bearish of the weekly, there is breakout, but it's not that clear. It's not that enough. This is not the kind of storyline. This is absolutely not good. This is not good. Yeah, this is not good. So we want next week to form a breakout on both sides. Yeah, because when it comes to the bullish, the breakout will come on here. On a daily, there's no breakout. So since there is only a rejection, we cannot say we have a weekly storyline. Okay, there is no weekly storyline. Okay, so we want a breakout. If there is no breakout on 1 hour, and then we can look for a 4-hour breakout. Okay, the 4-hour breakout, we can switch to lines and then look this rejection, there is breakout, after. That's internal. No, this rejection, there is breakout, that's internal. So price has broken this one as external, then price has broken this one as external. Let me make it so that you can understand. External breakout for the bearish is here. External breakout for the bullish is here. All right, so price is reversing the way, like here we have a breakout, price is has touched it here. So price opens, price pushes down, and then it must come here and then buy. Look what I mean. So price rejected, and then you guys see a breakout, push it back, down, 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 and then sell off, right? And then you guys can see there is a breakout of H4, rejection H4. So this H4 and the rejection, the problem is breakout comes after the rejection. That's not good. The level that we want to have as a breakout, it must be formed before the rejection. This is the rejection, right? Momentum that formed the rejection, and then this structure was formed before the rejection. That's where we want. And then price pushed with an aggressive bullish momentum, and then breakout here. That's the external that confirms this storyline. So now we want price to return back and then buy. Okay, and then buy. That's what we want. So the first day opens and then price pushes down, and let us look if there is QM. For example, this QM is aligned with this drop base rally. Okay, drop base rally on high time frame. There is a base. Okay, something like this. Okay, price drop it, and then rally it. That's the base. This is drop, there is base, and then rally it. So price must come back inside this base. Okay, inside this base, which is aligned with left shoulder or QM. Where is the QM? This must be the level of decision. Okay, QM. Okay, let us, since this is H4, we can align with trend lines if it's possible. It must be close, it must not be so high. Okay, for trend line you can use this one and this one. You guys can see how nice, how good everything are flowing each other. Okay, that's very good setup. And then for this buoyancy, we have this buoyancy. It is also a nice structure. And then we guys can see how nice this one is also. So we can have this level as our target. All right, this level, or maybe this one. All right, and then switch to candlesticks. You guys can see how beautiful it is. So the bullish has a structure which is external, and then we got a drop base ready. We got QM, which is aligned. Inside the drop base drop, we have also internal structure, which is also aligned or flowing this QM. That's very nice, guys. For refinement of this key level, you can go 1 hour and then find if there is 1 hour base. This is like we got a base at 1 hour. So let us move a little bit down and then find a level here, which may be like, since this was fee, we will look for a fee level, which is here, which is this one inside the 1 hour base. And then I would say this is 1 hour, which is below the 4 hour level, which is the QM. So the QM is 4 hour level. Okay, all right. So this is refined SNR level. All right. So the 4 hour level is exactly the nicest one according to this entry. This is refined, but it can touch with a wick this 1 hour, and that will be like we will have a drawdown which is very small. And this here, the 1 hour is giving a sniper entry, guys. So we go, let us go here. Is 30 pips, and also 200 targets. All right, and that's 30 pip and 200. If we wanna, you can increase here like 300 pips. You will put in 3 and 30. So that's 3000 points. Okay, let me show you how many bips it will be. Calculator. Okay, 3000 points divided by 10, that's 300 bips. We have here, look here, we have 30 points. No, 300 points. So 300 points divided by 10 is 30 bips. So stop loss is 30 bips and target is 300, and it is still possible price can reach till that level. So if price comes here, the buy is set up at least 300 move for the next week will be very safe. So if you catch 300 pips in gold, so what do you want? That's enough. So enough is enough. I hope that makes sense. All right, but I'm sure then it will fly up to 500 bips if price comes here. If price goes there, then we will aim the selling on a weekly time frame. Yes, that will be like continuation for the sell, but momentum of gold is no bullish. You have to understand the directional bias is no bullish. I think that makes sense. All right, so the breakout now is bullish. So entry criteria, I told you that for the buy 1 hour level must be below 4 hour level, just like this one. Look, the QM level is which time frame? The QM level. Okay, the QM level is 4 hour. If I go there, switch lines, look, What is this? This is classical fee, right? A support level. On which time frame then? So this QM, which time frame please? H4. And then our entry will be 1 hour level, which is below the 4 hour. So if I go 1 hour, then my refinement 1 hour key level is this one, which is the classical fee on a minor inside the base. And then you guys can see that here will be my entry. So entry is below the 4 hour level. According to this way, I made SNR so simple. So stop loss 30 pips. So minimum 20 pips for other levels. So you can take profit 300 pips, 200 pips, whatever. I don't go up to 300. I'm not that greedy. So maximum of 200 pips per trade is very good for intraday, or maybe like, yeah. So management break even, whenever price moves 30 pips I go break even. So my risk management, for the risk I do 1% or less than 0.5% per trade, so that I'm not, yeah, I'm not that risking too high. Yeah, for SNR guys, lane, the static SNR, the classical A, classical fee, RBS, SPR, and open close. These are the 5 levels you will need to understand. All other levels are coming from the classical A and fee. If you see a Apex SNR, it can be A or fee, same. If you see QM or LS, let me say LS, left shoulder, L, left S shoulder, so it's the same. QM, and it can be also A or fee. So SBR and RBS, you guys know, if resistance broken becomes support, support broken becomes resistance. OCSNR, it's open close SNR, which we can still call a gap SNR. So that's the 5 levels. If you master these basics of the key levels, so the key level equals understanding about the support and resistance. If you know the basics, then come how to identify storyline, whether it is on the daily or weekly. We do not use monthly. This one is setup, and this one for entry confirmation. As you guys can see, for a buy we use 1 hour level, which we want it must be below the setup level. The setup can be QM, Apex, open close, multi-time frame SNR level. And understanding the storyline is very important. And then the 1 hour level, when we selling, it must be above the 4 hour level. The 4 hour level can be the QM, Apex, open close, or MTF, and this is the risk reward ratio ways or management, whether it's money or risk. So this way is very simple of a pure SNR and analytical method or way. So we're not adding any trend lines. Okay, trend lines are confluences. Okay, we can use also EG as confluences. EGs, we can use liquidity concept. Yeah, all those others are confluences, but this is the pure SNR level, SNR concept. All right, so market still need a time to form a pullback, so the setup is BBE. It made a breakout, as you guys can see, so we want pullback, and then price will give us entry, so that's BBE. Let us wait. I hope that makes like uh, yeah, it's like a members, it's like a breakdown. If you guys have any question, welcome, because we cannot really yeah go a lot of stuffs right now. We you guys can see same. Yeah, do you guys have any question? Hello, nobody's not talking.
Yeah, yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
Good day, good day, good day.
Yeah, good.
Uh, my
Okay.
question, my question is the place you draw drop base rally.
Mm-hmm.
There was a trade you took there. Is it day before yesterday, right? Thursday.
Okay.
But I was kind of confused when I was looking at my chart because there was no clear storyline from there that you took the. For what I was seeing was lower time frame setups. I saw breakouts in 1 hour. Yes, I saw breakouts. There was minor breakouts in 1 hour. I was kind of confused why you were buying from there. So I don't know whether you can explain it or is it only for exclusive for people in your mentorship.
It's okay, bro. I can explain it. But the problem is you and me, we one thing that there's different. The difference is you use lower time frame. My lowest time frame is 1 hour. As you see, I do not use another time frames. That these are my favorite time frames. Okay?
Yeah,
So now
yeah,
I can clean this off, alright? I can clean this off. And then
okay,
I can go the weekly. Okay.
yeah,
As you see, weekly format. Look, let me go replay. So new week before the new week we have a support level here and another support level here. Okay,
yeah,
we have a miss this week, did not touch both of these levels. All right,
yeah.
okay, we call this um,
Miss.
we call a miss, but let us say liquidity concept. Miss is liquidity concept. So
Okay,
we wait the price to touch one of these levels or maybe both of them. Weekly opens, right? Then
yeah,
there was a weekly resistance there. So when it was touching, we also caught the sell. We sold off here also. And then price starts falling down. Falling down. We exit or trade whenever price touches one of these support level. Then we wait this week. Okay, we
to close.
it's like
Okay,
not closing, because close is right, is tonight. It's closing tonight. Okay, but I was waiting
okay,
for the touch because I want not to miss the entry. When it touches, then I look for a daily fresh level. Okay, then
okay,
what I have done is I look for a daily fresh SNR before the buy starts. Before the buy starts, if there is
Yeah.
historical one before this bullish, that will be very good. Okay, this one somewhere high, this one somewhere good. Okay,
Low.
yeah, somewhere low. Let us go. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. And then whenever price really started coming somewhere here, no, I'm wrong, sorry. Then I refine, I what I have done is like I I make it this MTF. This is a weekly SNR plus
Yes.
daily, because if I switch weekly, it's still the same. You see, it's still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going down or it's not going up if I switch weekly to daily. That's MTF, all right? So
Yes.
this one rejected the bearish day, all right? If I go to the bearish, you see this bearish touched this SNR, which is the MTF. Since daily rejected daily here, I go for our fresh level. For our fresh level, I'm using the other one, sorry. Then I wait this 4 hour to form. Okay, 4 hour format SNR level, and then go back to this refinement SNR level, which is on here, and then back. You see 4 hour. Let me use the other trend line. Refinement.
Okay.
So we are looking for a fresh level from unfresh SNR level. For example, this is unfresh SNR level of H4 for our entry, but we have price touched a key level. All right, price touched a key level, which is on a daily. This time we are not looking for a daily breakout because the daily breakout is far away. So we want
Yes.
enter here. Okay, there's no breakout. There are many ways you can use SNR, but you cannot understand it automatically until you master it. So when we get a 4 hour SNR level, we will refine our entry into a 1 hour, which will be the same SNR level, or look historical SNR level, whichever you may have it. For example, this one is fresh, but I think it was not my entry. This was not my entry. This is 1 hour SNR level. All right, 1 hour SNR level, but it was not. This is OC gap. This is a gap, but a little,
Yeah.
a little bit down, See, you see a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit down. It was not. So I use it classical A, which is
SNR.
yeah, inside the base. So this is classical A. You see, that was very clear. You see,
Yeah.
that's very clear.
Yeah.
And you can now see, all right, see, even this one, it was not touched, I'm sure. Yo, it touched it. Very good.
Okay.
No, it was not touched. Only classical A or a gap. So a little bit there. Little bit there. I made refinement anyway, but I will show you. Yeah, here. So this was the first entry, a multiple touch on here. This is some guys, they are telling me they will. You have seen many guys. How can you hold the a 1 hour entry? 1 hour entry has really something amazing, because you guys can see how many times the 1 hour price touched it. Look, if I could enter here, what was the drawdown? Please tell me the drawdown. This was a sniper, right? Very good.
Yeah,
This was a sniper.
clean one.
Clean. You guys can see how many
Yeah,
buys, trying to buy. So even if your stop loss was here, maybe 25 or 20 bips, price could not touch it, right? That was very good.
yeah,
Very good. So this is how I entered, but you have to understand this kind of entry. Its storyline is medium risky storyline, medium risky STL. It's not low risk, okay? It's no,
yeah,
it's no low risk. Why? Because the breakout of the storyline or at 4 hour is not close. It's not close. It's not really close to the rejection. This is daily rejected daily. The 4 hour break needs an aggressive momentum, which Friday breaks. So today break made the breakout. You see? That means
yeah.
price of will come back and then buy again. So
Sure.
where do you think it will come back? In this base, inside this base, and then will buy from this QM. What do you have here? Drop base, drop base really.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop
Broad
base
based Larry.
really.
Based Larry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there price comes and then it enters. So yeah, that's it, guys.
Oh, crazy. Man, you are good, man.
Thank you. Any other question, guys? Yeah, I see Boo, I see Ramam, Fatum. One day, guys, you can unmute yourself if you have any question. Come on.
Sir, sir,
Yes, Fatum.
uh, thank you for explaining. But how we can use a pullback uh, till we get that zone for the buy? How we can use to trade a pullback in a sell in the zone which we are now? Thank you.
Like you mean, can we sell this bullback, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This is not a
Or
bullback.
do you think
Okay.
it is a pullback or not? Do you think it is?
On higher time frame storyline for the daily, it's a bullback, but we can use a minor storyline. There is a main storyline and minor storyline. Okay. uh,
Okay.
a confirmed storyline and preferred storyline. Preferred storyline is like we cannot really escape it, we must get it, and it will always be on main time frame, which is the weekly. But when we are on the daily, it's so simple to sell or buy using the minor storylines like the bullback. For example, there is a bullback right here. According to the daily time frame, I can see that there is rejection here and there is another rejection here. So a rejection is a kind of uh, starting storyline and end of storyline. So if price is rejecting at support and rejecting at the daily, that means we have a starting of a storyline on both sides. So there is a start of bearish storyline and a start of bullish storyline. So the confirmation is one time frame lower breakout for the confirmed storyline and two time frame lower breakout breakout for a preferred storyline. Why preferred storyline? Because if we don't have a breakout which confirms the storyline close to the rejection zone, then that means we can escape to 2 time frame lower and then find an entry. Let me show you. I go, for example, the daily. So on a daily, we will see two rejections on both sides, bullish rejection and bearish rejection. So which one will we follow? For example, here there is resistance rejected. So this candle closes right. So next week, Monday opens. So when Monday opens, we see that there is bearish rejection. So on here, this is another month, another rejection on here. Which level? We can go back here and see that this level, or maybe this level, one of these levels is got rejected. One of these levels got rejected. So what you can do is, for example, let me clean. I think we don't need these ones. So I will make it so clear. You can see there is bearish rejection there. And I think this is far away. Far away. I think only bearish rejection is clear right now. But what is clear is, what is clear is this one. Okay, sorry. This one. Alright, and it was really very nice. A liquidity concept here. This one carries liquidity right there. That's a miss, guys. And why not this one also? This one. So my reason for making this information is about the answer of Phaeton. It's for Phaeton. So now you see we got two rejections, okay? On both sides, this rejection and
Yeah.
and also this rejection on here. So I want to trade on both sides. I want to use the bullish rejection and I want to use the bearish rejection. So you remember we called this bullish, right? Bullish. Today we were buying, not sell. So this buy, finish it. So there is a sell starting on Monday or next week. A sell starting. That will be a roadblock, which is 1 time frame lower of the daily. So the sell will start from H4. So price will start selling from H4 resistance till it gets a rejection on H4 support. So I can sell H4 as a setup, but the entry confirmation will be always on 1 hour. So the pullback can be used. We can use the pullback as setup. We can use the expansion as a setup. We will never miss any setup on both sides. So now, since a rejection on a daily, which is a bearish 1 time frame lower breakout, if price pushes here, okay, if price pushes back, it will break here. But you're not seeing this one.
Yeah.
And then whenever it breaks, it will come as RBS, this SNR. It will touch this, or it will touch the OC, open close.
Yeah.
And then it will go up again,
Go up again, and
touch QM,
after we can use it.
QM or Apex, and then it will sell and come down. Okay, I will make them all. Wait, And then you guys can see when it comes down, the sell will be finished by touching this QM, which is aligned with this base really base, sorry, drop base really. Okay, drop base really. And then price starts what? Then it will start the rejection of the bullish, which already got this week. This week we get this bullish breakout right here, which will become SRBS. So let me show you what I mean. For the pullback of this bullish storyline, we can sell because we can see a rejection on here, daily reject today. Guys, you cannot miss any setup on both sides. This is pullback, you can still use it as a minor storyline. Why can't you see we break, since there is a daily rejection, so hedge for breakout, then pullback, and then sell off till here. Then the buy starts this main storyline of bullish. Are you getting it now?
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, any other questions, guys? You still welcome. We have a time to ask questions and answer. Yeah, come out, guys, come on. Let me have uh, something to drink. Boo, why are you not talking? Where's Andia, Mom, one day? Yeah, you guys ask Boom and Crash. I think that's Alim. Ah, let me take something to drink. Give me a minute, guys. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Here. Yeah. Okay. Any question, guys? Alhamdulillah. So I think you don't have any question, and it's late time here. Abdi Hakim Muhammad Sodo, welcome. Okay.
Yeah, I have one question. Can I ask, please?
Yeah, you can. Mo Ali, you can ask.
Yes. Assalamu
Everyone,
alaikum.
wa alaikum
How are you?
salam. I'm good, brother. Everyone here.
Alhamdulillah. Sorry.
Yeah, you can ask.
Yeah, sorry. I joined, the group later, just recently, and I have just sent, a request sent. But my question is, um, the Polish that was started on now just ended.
Yeah, this week.
Are
This
you
week.
just only mentioning yeah, are you just only mentioning in a day or as well? Because still,
Mhm.
uh, the week, does it show also as a rejection, which is like an storyline?
Yeah, that's the main story. That's the main story, my brother. So we used uh, let me open the PDF that I have sent last month. I think I sent last month. We have to understand the MTF, the multi-time frames. If we don't understand the multi-time frames, the main problem is about the multi-time frames, guys. Which time frame is from the main direction, which time frame is the mini direction, which time frame is for setup, which time frame is for, yeah, you have to understand anyway that uh, the time frames. So at the end of the storyline, this PDF 67 pages or slides that I have prepared for you guys. If you read it, you can learn the secret of the storyline or of the Malaysian SNR. Read this document, please. Read it and try to practice on it. So this is the MTF, right? For the weekly, which you have mentioned it right now, is the main direction. If I don't do the main direction, then the daily STL is nothing, okay? Because I can still trade the daily, which will be an obstacle or maybe a roadblock for the weekly direction, but I must always use where the weekly is heading to. Okay, so I'm not leaving behind the weekly storyline. I know what the weekly is doing with its rejecting, with its breaking. I know everything because I always trade on the weekly time frame. So you see right now that there is a rejection on a weekly right now. That's your question, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and and if you go on a daily, what I am anticipating is let us go down first. So this is weekly rejection. So what are you expecting, please? A sell, right?
yes,
A sell, right? Okay. Then on a daily, we're not buying because even the daily, we want the price to push down. Okay, we wanted the price to push down and come this QM and then start, because this storyline, this bullish storyline on a daily, because there is a bullish storyline start here, it has a daily breakout, so it's waiting for this pullback. Are you getting it? It is waiting for this pullback
yeah,
because if I go 4 out, there is a daily rejected daily here, and then there is also a 4 out breakout. You see? So what are we expecting? A buy when this pullback finishes, and then that means the weekly is selling, daily is also waiting for this pullback of the weekly, and then when weekly touches here, then that becomes like weekly will sweep uh, the miss that has happened this week, because on a weekly there is a miss. I don't know if you guys understand. You guys see this? This is a weekly, and if you see price touch it here, so the miss always have two confirmations. This is a touch, this is a rejection, and this is a rejection. This is what always happens, guys. I have identified, if you remember a couple minutes ago, two rejections on both sides. This is week,
yeah,
this is weekly, and this is, and that was a daily, right? Daily, two rejections on both sides. Weekly, two rejections on both sides. They cannot really make me confused, okay? They cannot trap me. I understand and mastered this. Yeah, you guys can see that there is a miss right here. Means like we have to come back down. What is the anatomy of price movement, please? Do you guys understand? If not, let me show you. I want to make you understand. Go the basics and then look here. I have reference. Everything that I'm telling you has a reference. Okay? Even
mm-hmm.
you can look what other concepts say. They are the same. So what you see here for the price movement, let us talk about the fundamentals about the price movement. If price wants to move up, it must first move down. Go here.
Down,
If we wanted this week to go up, for example, if we wanted this week, okay, to go up, we must open and then first go down. Are you not really clear right now? I think that makes sense, right? Right? If
yeah, yeah, makes sense, yeah,
yeah, if price wants to move up, it must first move
go
down.
down,
If price wants to move down, it must first
go up,
go up. That's exactly what's happening right here. But yeah, it needs like sometimes practicing on it over and over again, and then yeah, you will understand. But I think yeah, understanding the key levels is so important on high time frame. I think you
yeah,
yeah, you understood right now. You got
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
got
absolutely, 100%, yeah,
yeah, you got the point.
yeah,
Yeah. Guys,
Did you do every night this call or
no, no,
just
no, 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 no.
sometimes?
Just like sometimes on weekends or when I get a chance.
Yeah, I just adopted instantly. I don't know how your
Yeah,
system or
welcome.
whatever just going
Yeah,
on.
welcome.
Yeah,
I've just accepted your request. You're in the community. Welcome with open
yeah,
hands.
yeah. Thank you, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you. You're doing a very good job. Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah,
you're welcome. All.
yeah.
Guys, come out. If you have any other questions, you guys can ask. Feel free, guys. All of you can ask me anything that you want about how I do trading.
So let me ask you another question. When it comes to the entry, so we know that you take 1 hour
Yeah.
and 4 hours. Well, uh, did you wait the London and Kill
Yeah.
Zone and New York as well?
Yeah, you mean the sessions like London session, New
Yeah,
York session. Okay,
yeah, sessions.
you know that timing is very important according to the price because they flow each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so I trade sessions like London and also the New York mostly. There is
Oh,
overlap time where mostly of you call it between London or between New York, whatever. But overlap time is sometimes Bryce is sometimes not moving so well. I don't like overlap time. I like London. When it comes to London, Bryce is really generating liquidity and is sweeping liquidity. And then it does not mean price will move so aggressively, but it moves a little bit of the target of the day, like 25 percentage movement or momentum or 75 percentage momentum. Like I mean, gold. Gold movies like 70 pips or 60 pips or 50 pips in London session. Does not move so well.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was in this buy in this last 2 days.
Yeah.
Just yeah, yeah.
So the best time to trade uh, uh, gold is the time of New York because that's the best time for high momentum. Okay, so I trade
Mhm.
both. I enter the London session and I enter the New York session if I see a good continuation or good new setup. Yeah, so I trade. So there's timing I always do.
Oh,
Yeah. For my local time, it's like when it is 11 in the morning a.m. For London, that's when I trade. Okay. No, no, it's 10. Sorry, it's 10 for my entry and 11 for my exit. London session.
oh, yeah.
London session and 3 to 30 to 10. Yeah, afternoon I exit my trades.
Okay,
But mostly I do intraday setups.
that's
Yeah. You guys come out, guys. More questions. The reason why I open is like this session is, yeah. Most of you in a week, you ask me a lot of questions in my DM while I don't have time to answer. So you guys can answer. You guys can ask me more questions right now. I will also open another session tomorrow. So yeah, on a weekend we can ask and answer questions, guys. Yeah, because there are many guys watching me, and then yeah.
Can
So
I ask one question, please?
yeah, you can, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, a long time I traded the smart money concept, and it was hard for me to learn new strategy. I like Malaysian SNR, but can you give me some tips for entry confirmation, especially for lower time frame levels? Because I missed more trades than I I take.
The first thing first is so you ask me a question. It's not really professional to answer another question, but I want to ask you: do you know the basics of Malaysian SNR?
Yeah, I know about main time frames for other levels like weekly, daily, and sometimes I also use H4 levels like refined levels. But I'm not a full-time trader, and for example, if you miss your entry after, I have a problem to enter because I'm not so confident. I remember this smart money concept entry technique like a change of character, but I don't want to combine this entry technique
Oh,
with
all right.
Malaysian snap.
Okay. So my question is like, um, let me give you my advice. So first thing is like you have to um, use only the Malaysian SNR concept. Do not combine it with other concepts until you master the Malaysian SNR levels. So the Malaysian SNR levels, the most important thing is like the basics, okay? Okay, when you understand the basics, like identifying, first to understand SNR level tapes, like uh, the classical A and classical phi, uh, uh, gap levels, gap level or open close, whatever you know. You have to understand the SBR. Okay. Boo, I see your questions. I will answer. It's so easy. SBR, RBS, RBS. Do you know these ones, please? Do you know these ones? Do you
Yeah, when we have support, but it was broken, and now it's like resistant,
resistancy, and then this one,
and
resistance
the
broken
opposite
becomes support. Okay,
support. Yeah.
you know this one. You know this one is good. Do you know these ones?
Yes, it's like classic level A and V.
And you know this one, right?
Gap, it's like decision level, close,
No, no.
open, close.
Each
Yeah,
every level can be decisional level, with its A, with its V, with its gap, with its SBR or RBS. It can be decisional level. Okay,
yeah,
it can be decisional level. So the decisional level is like where you wait the price to react. That's a decisional level. So uh, if you know all about these ones, these are the basics. Okay,
yes.
these are the basics. So, what next will you learn then? When you know the basics, you will understand the storyline. Storyline, okay? For the storyline, the most important thing is MTF, multi-time frame, okay? Because it's a game of time frames. When we talk about the storyline, it indicates the direction of the market, okay? It indicates the direction of the market. So when we want to identify or determine the direction of the price, we must use time frames, okay? And which time frames? Higher time frames, okay? Not lower time frames.
Yes.
Okay? For higher time frames, we have three time frames: monthly, weekly, and also daily. That's the higher time frames. So we will not use the monthly, we will use only weekly and daily storyline. So there is no H for storyline, okay? There is no H for storyline, and there is no H1 storyline, okay? Forget about that. Don't be confused.
Okay.
Okay? You will identify
Okay.
you will identify only weekly storyline and daily storyline. Okay? Weekly
Yes.
is our main storyline. STL, main STL. And this is our minor storyline. So now if you have this in your mind, you have to understand how to identify storyline. It's so simple. I really sent this week here because most of the group members, even my mentees, they ask me, let us know so simple how to identify storyline. Find out a key level which is fresh. Okay, I will add another thing this week. Okay, not only a fresh level, but even we can use unfresh levels to identify storyline. But I will add because experience is the best teacher, because when you learn something and then try to practice on it over and over, yeah, time after time, then you will realize something that's working also. I have found that even average level is working as a storyline. Yeah, so we will identify a fresh level which is on higher time frame. What time frame, please? Firstly, weekly, or daily? Because this is the time frame I told you right now, right here. Okay, as our storyline. Okay, STL. We will use only weekly and daily. So the higher time frame must be weekly. First, when you identify high time frame weekly, then look for a rejection on a weekly. When you get a rejection on a weekly, then look for one time frame lower breakout. So which time frame is lower? Weekly, please. Come out.
Daily.
Daily. So if I get a fresh level on a weekly and then rejection on a weekly, then I will look a breakout on a daily. So
Yes.
that's the game of three. It's confirmed. The game of three. One, two, three. That's storyline. It's so easy. Okay? So easy. So when you get the weekly storyline, so that is confirmed storyline. What is our preferred then? Preferred means we are flowing the main direction. Are you getting me? So we must get the main direction. Every week you must know the main direction. If you know the main direction, so if you come daily, you are getting a preferred setups, which means because sometimes there can be weekly is bearish and daily is bullish. So daily always becomes preferred. You must be a flexible. Okay,
Yes.
you must be a flexible. If you see weekly is bearish and daily is bullish, will you sell?
Yes.
Why are you selling? You see weekly is a bearish and daily is bullish. Why are you selling? Please tell me.
But if we have confirmation on the on
No,
weekly rejection,
no. Hear me out. Weekly is bearish. It's going down. Daily is bullish. What will you do? Please tell me.
uh, we will be bullish until we have confirmation on
No,
weekly.
please tell me. I will buy or I will sell, and then at the reason.
Uh, I will buy until daily breakout.
All right. You are right now. You are right now. You came back right now. Okay, you are
Okay,
right
thank you.
because if the weekly is bearish, that is the main direction. Okay, that's the main direction. So if daily is buying, it's a roadblock. So let the roadblock finish first, then flow the main direction. When this daily buy is finished, then the main direction, which is the sell, will start. So any buy that's inside the main direction is a roadblock. Is a roadblock, 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 roadblock. So let the roadblock finish, then flow the main direction. Let the Yeah, it's like what we have learned in SMC or ICT, but the functionality and the process is so different. Here, everything is simple. Look, so this is the main direction. We selling, then there is a buy inside the main direction. So that buy is a roadblock. Then price starts selling. That's the main direction, which is the weekly, which is selling, and then the daily is buying. That's roadblock. Similar ways you have learned before, but in there everything was confusion, but here so easy. All right, I think you got a point, guys. You have another question?
Thank you very much for
You
your clear explanation.
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. All right. Can you explain decisional level? This here, type 1, decisional level tab. Find the TL. Oh, well, so for this part, my friend Boo, on here, I see, yeah, you cannot talk. On here, it has, yeah, do it on the chart. I will do, wait, but let me explain it. We do not want to use this one. I have added, if you want, like validations or invalidations, like whatever, but the most important thing is using a 1 hour and 4 hour. For my concept of Malaysian SNR, I promised that I will make MSNR so simple. I promised that, if you guys remember. You guys must not be confused. Do you want it trading to be hard or easy? Select one option. Easy or hard, okay? Everyone here wants, yeah, everyone here wants to be easy, right? So we must make it easy. So in this option, I had used it and tested the 30-minute relay invalidation. It is not good, but the 1 hour sounds very good. All right, for this one, it says like uh, decisional level, tab it, find out TL. It doesn't matter on which time frame. Drop a time frame and look for a last bush. Okay, this is what you know, my friend Boo. But you think it's very, it's a different. It's not a different. Let me show you. Let me show you. Decisional level is not like, it's not like something different, but you will see on here. Okay, like the buy we had on H4 gold. I will show you like this buy, like this one, like this one. It's not, it did not touch, Bryce did not touch decisional level, but we can wait. Okay, let me show you. We can wait on both sides. Change into this. No, let us find decisional levels. It must be a weekly or a daily. So this is a decisional level. Okay, that's a decisional level. Any SNR on higher time frame is a decisional level. Okay, decisional level, you can even give your own name, the no matter the name, but the functionality or what the level is doing is so important. So it is like where I'm expecting the price to come and then buy. Isn't it that a decisional level? It is. That's the decisional level. All right. So This is a weekly decisional level. Okay, if I go on a daily, little bit above. Okay, there. So that's another decisional level. Okay, there is also another decisional level right here. This one and also this one. All right, so this decisional level and this decisional levels. So this one, Bryce did not come back and touch it. So we can make two ways of understanding the TL. That's this one Bryce did not touch yet, but according to the lower time frame, there is also a format H4 TL, which is the confirmation, and then Bryce is waiting for this tab. Okay, this tab. You have decisional levels which you are expecting the Bryce to come, right? So Bryce tab it this decisional level. Okay, it move it down and then tab it. So what is the confluence? Use trend line. Okay, use TL no matter which time frame, and then the TL is really giving you the decisional level of entry. So the decisional level of entry, it must be H4 level, below H4 level. When we go here, we got RBS. Which time frame, please? Which time frame? H4. So for confirmation, go back what I have given you in the description. No, in the mentorship. In the description. So you have everything. So you want only the entry confirmation. It must be below H4 level. But I want to show you that you have all my tools on hand. Look for a buy. Since we are expecting a buy, we must have 1 hour level which must be below the H4 level. Go back. This is H4 level. You must get a refined level below this level. It must be on here or maybe historical. That must be refined. It can be somewhere on here. Yeah. So if you can't see here, maybe there is open close. Open close. If you made this one, you guys can see here. This is H1, right? Why don't you have an eyes that this will touch on here? You see, trend line plus the H1 level. Okay, let me go back and then make this one. So look, it must be even a seasonal time. I will tell you another secret. Okay, trend line and the key level of entry, the decisional level entry of 1 hour are crossing on here, right? It must be a seasonal time. You did not know and I did not know. Let us make this level. You will see the time. Okay, this is the crossing point, right? On here it's London open. Look, 7, you see, 7. It's like a close to the, yeah, it's a close of the Asian session, and then we're opening the overlap time of London and also the Asian session. So there is only 1 hour the momentum to start. And then you have seen on my left sessions, it's not a momentum time, it's a momentum time. How many times I have told you guys that? You have heard that several times, right? You can still know the time that Bryce will move. Okay, I was on a Zoom today when the news was coming. It was like this time. I told you even guys that gold will buy in a VIB. Okay, I think in the fundamental. You see, I give you gold will buy for the news, inshallah. And then you have seen it how price was pushing. This was a nice buy, right? A buy. This was the news, okay? This was the news. News is not like this is after the data release, that sale, but the news, boom, boom, boom. Then we've caught around 60 pips, and then momentum started pushing down again. But that was a nice buy. I caught a lot of money and then I exited, and then the week is over. So anyway, the key level plus the TL is only that one. Decisional level is the entry level. You at it that trend line. So this point crossing point is where you weigh the price, where you have trend line plus the key level. But one thing you have to know, if you have 1 hour daily level, the daily level is not your entry, it's only a key level. Refine it into lower time frame. Okay, I hope you got it. Boo, do you have another question? Do not use the 30 minute, please. For trend line, do not use the daily, do not use the weekly. Okay, for trend line you can look 1 hour and 4 hour only. Let us make trading so easy, guys, not that hard. Okay, if you have multi time frames here like 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, blah blah, remove. Okay, only use monthly, weekly, daily, and for and 1 hour minimum if you want to be a profitable in a Malaysian SNR. But you guys know many guys compile many things in order to go lower time frames because they wanted to use something to use the Malaysian SNR with other concepts. Some others use engulfing, some others use uh, SMC concepts, but for pure Malaysian SNR, this way is the pure. Okay, you can only add trend line. You understand the levels, add trend line, use high time frame levels, and then you will not miss any setup on every week. Do you have any other questions, guys?
Do you use engulfing
No.
also? Because I find it very useful, and it works even in stock market. It's super simple, and is it good idea to combine engulfing with MSNR?
My brother, one question. One thing is like, uh, if I have something that's working perfectly, why do I add another thing?
I agree with you, but sometimes it's
Yeah.
like a bad joke when you try to complicate things, not when you find not simplicity, but and if you always want to find holy grail.
Yeah, engulfing is a system, train line is a system, so support and resistance is a system. So if I add more than three systems together, if I add three systems together, then I am making my job very hard. Okay, so I want my job to be easy. So if I use SNR levels plus TL, it's enough. Okay, I can add other concepts like engulfing order blocks or maybe uh, types of engulfing, because engulfing have up to 5 types of engulfing. So I'm making my job so hard. I know that there is a way that Malaysian SNR levels works plus TL. That's enough. Pure Malaysian SNR. I can add. I know how to trade engulfing for myself. I know how to trade the imbalances, the ranges, many ways, moving average, other concept of trend lines. So I don't want to making my job so hard. I want something that's simple and works perfectly. So no, I do not add engulfing in trading, but I have explained it the engulfing. You can watch videos in a YouTube. I have explained it the engulfing in my courses, the pre-recorded videos. One chapter of engulfing, one chapter of train line, one chapter of storyline, one chapter of basics. They are all in the pre-recorded videos. You can watch it, but it does not mean we can add all of them. No, let us make Malaysian SNR so easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you remove high lower time frames from your trading view or maybe MT5 terminals. Use only higher time frames, only 5, monthly 1, weekly 2, 3 daily 4, H4 and 1 hour. Enough. That's enough. Okay, do not combine many concepts until you master the pure SNR. When you understand the Malaysian SNR key levels from higher time frame to 1 hour, you can analyze you on any assets this method. But when you use the lower time frames, there is a job heap market ranges at lower time frames, and you are newbie to this concept, then you will say this Malaysian SNR is very hard. It's not very hard because you are baking and want to understand something that's very hard, because lower time frame you cannot see everything so clearly. So I think you got my advice, guys. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Everyone here can ask. Everyone, guys, not only the mentees. Everyone can ask. Hey, Sharkfin. I think that's my friend Stuart. Stuart, how are you? Sir, Serve FX, Brenda, welcome. Mo, I see you. Marshall Markets. I think Marshall Markets. I know. A long time, Marshall Markets. Long time. Welcome. Matey, welcome. Taiwo, welcome. Ariel, welcome. Wendy, welcome. Ricky, a VIB member, welcome. Pooh, my friend. Kamam, guys, all welcome. If you guys have any question, I think no channel or no group will open a video call and requesting you to ask a question. I think you will not see you will not see a chance like this.
That's
This
that's
does
absolutely right. Yeah.
this does not happen in any group, guys. Uh, all other groups are scamming and making money from people. Is there anyone whom I deem it here? Did I come into your private? Okay, have you seen
No.
me advertising my VIBs in my group event? No, I don't do that because I make money from the market, guys. Yeah.
That is why we call you master.
I'm not Master Collins.
How does let me ask you,
Collins,
how does
you
your
you are the
VIB
master.
works?
Yeah, you are the master. You can deem me, brother. Mo Ali, you can come in my team if
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
yeah, you can come in my team. I'm not coming into your team. Don't worry. Come in there and then
Sorry.
Yeah.
come in my team. I will give you the details.
Okay. So which one will I just reply, because I see so many admins. One of them, yeah.
Yeah, so you can see the owner. It will say owner. Or let me send my
The owner, yeah.
Okay, let me send my contacts. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, man.
All
I
right.
should do that. What's Let me ask you another thing. What's your original language, please?
Where are you from originally? Tell me. Where are you from? I will tell you. Don't worry.
The Horn of Africa. Do you
especially
know Kenya?
especially where
Somalia.
run
Somalia.
run sheeg Soomaali ma ka imaaninay maha runta ma ii sheegta saxaw.
100%.
Okay, so no, so now you understand me, right?
Wallah, wallah. Wallah, عادي عادي عادي.
Welcome, bro. Welcome. We the same because
لا
I
لا.
got you
إنه
le
هذا ما صدق.
I got your accent
هذا ما
already.
صدق.
Okay, I got your accent.
Yeah.
You okay? Okay. This
إن شاء الله si qaas baan kula soo xiriiri doonaa إن شاء الله only waxa waaye your contract is I have only seen you in today, so I just just below the link of the group. Yeah, mashallah, it was very it was the only I have been using the system. Yeah, but I didn't had any mentor or just got the courses on the online.
welcome,
Yeah.
bro. Welcome, bro. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. To be a part, a community. Would you have same side? Yeah, have chat. Yeah, just
Duru,
share the ideas. It's mashallah. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's my contact check in the main group right now. I've sent it, so everyone who wants to contact me
Okay.
is there.
Okay.
We got. Guys, I think you don't have any question, guys. Don't have any question. If you want, Mo Ali, I can see you, bro.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Videoyada markaa arkay adiga waxaan dhahay aad mataqaanaa waxaan dhahay waa adiga u baahnay inaan dhahay qof luqadeena oo ku hadla oo baashaan saas master aragtay oo ku ah mafahamtay
Waad u dhuuntahay bal dadka ha ii sheegin bal.
way
macallimooyin ay arkaan maaragta iyo hagarlaabe iyo maaragta bismillah.
way I because they did already their part. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do my.
You see. Yeah. Baashaan xoogaa yar waxay iska ahayd mogtahay just xoogaa yar waxay iska aada qarsoon dad yar unbaa yaqaanay ku aaday nafciisanay marka xoogaa dadka hadday xoogaa isha ee usoo kala furaya. Yeah.
Inshallah, I will do inshallah. How to find this setup. How to
Lama
find.
sigaran adiga
Inshallah.
sigaran u sheekaysan doonaa.
Inshallah.
Let's have other team enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
you can you also
give it a
have my
chance.
WhatsApp. Yeah, you also have my WhatsApp there. You can even contact me. Bro. Finding the setup.
Okay,
Who you said how to find a setup. Yo, we don't want those kind. SNR1, SNR2 is like RBS and SBR. So in RBS, we got a continuation setup 1, continuation setup 2. Then it is like this one. There's continuation setup right here. There's continuation setup right here. There's continuation setup right here. Then we go lower time frame, but I have removed the lower time frame, so you don't need SNRC1 right now. You want only entry refinement, which is the 1 hour. Forget about this one, SNRC1, SNRC. I have back tested. They worked very well at lower time frame, but this time we don't want eating like birds. We don't want to eat like birds. We have to eat like lion, okay? Yeah. Okay, no stress, no. Yeah, you have to not always watch the chart. That's very bad. That's very bad. We don't have more time to look at the charts, okay? Look the setup that we had today. Okay. The buy for today, you have seen it, brother. seen it on the daily RBS. That was continuation, the buy. Look, this was yesterday, before today, right? We got two SNR levels. This was a previous breakout, price break to the downside, and then you remember we sold off this sell. This sell. Do you remember this sell? And then price start motion. You remember this buy even. We cut on here. Boo, you missed this buy. You were busy or maybe you were sleeping. You missed this buy. Yeah, you missed this buy. Yeah, sleeping. Yes. Okay, you were sleeping. Yeah, you were sleeping. Right, you were sleeping. I still remember. And then this buy broke this support that became resistance because we wanted the buy to touch this resistance then start selling because we also have an
I took I took exactly here this fight today.
yeah. So look here, there is open close resistance, open close, this OC and this SBR that was broken, that becomes this day then again breaks above. So what is this area, please? What is this area? This is no a resistance. This no is a resistance. So the buy, why are you asking why I did buy here? Why I call this buy? Isn't it so clear? It's RBS. Yes, it's RBS. Because this was a resistance that was broken and then become support. That's RBS. RBS, you are right. It's RBS. It's RBS, you are
That
right.
was the basic one. That was the basic one. Everyone joining to the forex,
And
starting from
yeah,
support and resistance.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
look for H4. Look for H4 inside this area. This one drop base, okay, drop base drop. There is a strong support level here. For making this strong support level, if you remember, I told you we want only the safe zone, which is the body of the drop base drop, the base, the body of the base candle. I don't know if you guys can see the screen, but we will enter, we will have the 4-hour base there, right? You guys can see this candle's base. This candle is base. If I switch to lines, you guys can see there is level here. Even there is closing point, but we have to refine it at the lower time frame. For this base, we also have another SNR level, but it must always be inside the body. If the level is not inside the body, we are always choosing there. There is a little bit drawdown, but not that much. So this must be refined to 1 hour for the entry, because we always have 1 hour refinement. For 1 hour refinement here, this one, there is open close SNR level, and then you reduce the drawdown, Okay, so if you enter it here, if you guys remember, there is two reasons we could aim this by, one for here and the other one for here. Let me look back my PIB how we have done this one. Okay, not here, I think here. Look, you see, and then the other one we expected this one, if you guys remember this, it is here. If I go 1 hour, you guys can see this is here, and the other one was here. Both worked, you guys can see. If I place this one similar way, okay, it worked, you guys can see, right? Worked so nice. Yeah, stop loss maximum 20 or 30. Okay, so the other one was here, guys, and then work it also. That was the continuation, and then this continuation is so clear. I will also show you why I re-entered here, because you remember, Boo, you want to say it, how can I re-enter if I have a small account and use the broker's money? You find the continuation entries. Look, okay, little bit there, and then drag 30 bips and find this entry at here. And you guys can see there, then same level. All right, you see trend line, align it with the key level. That's very good. And then with this one, it looks, since there is a momentum buy here, it must be 4-hour level. There must be a trend line here, since there is a momentum. Trend lines must have momentum breakout. Okay, there is bullish, right? Bullish, no bearish. Look, no bearish. That's a crazy buy on H4. Look here, a momentum. Wow, so good. Look here, I switch to lines, and then you see trend line. Boom. Look where I put the buy. Can't you see on even H4 level? Look, that everything I'm telling you is something that's organized. Look, so I think that makes sense, guys.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah, Brand, you can.
When price comes to your level and you simply wait for closing 1 hour candle and after enter.
No, when it comes like touching the level, for example, I have set it a key level plus trend line, and yeah, and refined to lower time frame for entry confirmation. Then price comes 1 hour level, then I automatically enter. No need to wait for closing.
Okay, but it's because you're professional and you're super experienced. But personally, for me, I'm not so confident like you, and I just wait. I wait for rejection, and after I need to enter because I'm not so risk taker like you.
No, 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 no. If you wait, for example, look here. There is a rejection right here. You say, I wait this candle is close. For example, you say, I wait this candle is close. You say this candle is close. No, no. You want it at touch. Which level? We are 1 hour, right? This level. It must touch. When it touches, you enter here. And then the next candle, it will have a low drawdown. For example, when you wait this one, price move it there. How many pips then? That's a huge drawdown. All right, that's huge drawdown. So what about if your entry is here? Okay, your stop loss will be there, right? Somewhere this low, or somewhere here, or maybe a fixed lot size, stop loss, which may be like maximum 30 bips. Okay, and if I enter here, what is the difference? Look, which one has a low risk? Which one has a low risk? Please tell me. Which which one has a low risk? Please tell me.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. When traders like me will wait, you
O-
will make
okay,
money
you
this
enter
time.
here. For example, you enter here, then price come against you, then it comes down, 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 it hits. How much will you lose? And if this comes down, how much will you lose? Which one is so small? Okay, losing is a part of the game. There's no one perfect in trading. Okay, I do not believe that I am 100% on trading. Okay, I am not always perfect, I'm not always correct. Okay, price can sometimes come against me. I make loss, but my loss are not huge, just like newbie, like when I was a newbie trader. I hope that makes sense. So for entry, wait, you wait for closing, that's very bad idea. When it touches, just enter or set a limit order, that's it. Yeah, any other question, guys? Well, I think I have done for my job now. Boo, you said thank you. Oh, so, yeah, thank you. You're right. I knew that Lord just had read it. Okay, do your best, my brother. I want everyone to be successful. Guys, if you don't mind,
Sure.
yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna closing it. I'm gonna closing it right now because we have around 2 hours of this session. It took longer than I expected because we still have only 7 minutes left, and then yeah, we will come back tomorrow. So tomorrow I will have like a long sleeping, and then come back afternoon and then have a session with you, inshallah bidnillah. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. So if
Thank you.
you're welcome, Fatem. Thank you. Yeah, if you have any other questions, then you can drop in my dim. Yeah, have a good night, all of you, wherever you are, whatever time is it for you. Bye bye. Sharp, sharp.